We are actually having a really huge catering event. It's the Singapore Airshow 2026. Basically for me, we are feeding 100,000 people. I know for a fact that the catering arm is going to be in chaos. They are going to be super stressed, and I think that's the great time for us to actually understand and see what it actually takes to run a catering business at this scale in Singapore. Okay, so we have just left the central kitchen. Just as I've imagined, the central kitchen in this peak hour for this huge event, very high stress, very high pace. I think what I didn't expect was that in my mind, right, it's like you watch the Hong Kong movies and then in the kitchen they are like the chef is shouting and then like frying and everybody's everywhere, things are falling all over the place. In my mind, it's almost gonna be like that, but it's not. It's almost like a structural chaos where everyone knows exactly what they are supposed to do and things are very, very smooth, very, very clean. Everyone is very locked in. It felt like everyone knew this was the job. So now we are on our way to the air show itself. I know there are multiple stations, I know there are different things they are catering to, but I have no idea exactly how it all runs. So let's go there and then we'll find out. We have multiple stops that we are catering for the air show. We have our kiosk over there. There is catering to the public, and during lunchtime it's going to be crazy. The time now is about 10:45. We are sending the bentos, so we are also catering the bentos to many different clients and many different of the trade show partners here. But let's follow the bento team. Thank you. This is our private event, so we don't want to stay here for too long, but basically we are catering micro events like this as well. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Thank you.
We love working with these guys.
Yes. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so
Nice.
everything's smooth, everything's great.
Yeah.
Yes. There's so many deliveries.
Yes, each line is a delivery.
So we are catering for all these individual clients one by one.
Yes. Then we have like, for example, bentos. For example, bentos. Then we have like 40 packs, 50 packs, 75 packs, etc.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, it's very complicated. A lot, man. Every day.
Yes,
this is one day, right?
Yeah.
Australian dollars. Let's try again, shall we?
Order 3B.
Sandwich? It's not connecting.
Come on.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, talk nicely.
Sorry guys, no card transaction for now. No card transaction. Thank you.
From this morning, credit card machine die. Now coffee machine die. Yesterday my shoe die.
So now we are fixing the coffee machine.
The coffee machines, yeah.
Oh, one coffee machine though.
Yeah.
So we are remotely trying to solve it.
Correct. Like remotely trying to solve it for like what, 30 minutes?
The side, the water tank in the machine, you take out, you top up water.
Not this
No.
Oh, to me?
Check your receipt please. 6B. 6B.
We have so many types of cuisine across all our restaurants, right, that we actually have chefs of different kinds of disciplines. So even just for our air show catering today, right, we have food from all over the world. So this is our beef taco rice, Mexican food. And then we have katsu curry, which is Japanese. And we have spaghetti Bolognese, which is from Italy. And there are other options. So even for something that we have to keep very minimal and very high volume, we still try and serve all sorts of different food, which is honestly, as an owner, it's quite shock because I always get to eat all sorts of different food. So you try yourself and see whether nice or not. She don't dare to say not nice one. Nervous.
Hi guys, we're only ordered this here. Check your receipt 5B.
The crowd is dispersing. We're starting partial pack up already. Now it's the happy hour. We're trying to keep people here to drink beer and relax because they're not going to be able to get a ride anyway. They're going to be stuck here for at least an hour. Might as well drink beer. Okay, great. How do you all feel?
Happy hour!
Yeah. Finish. Thank you. How do you go?
Okay, everything went well. I would say that the turnout especially for the weekends was thankfully what we expected and actually slightly better than what we expected.
It was fun. It was great. Eventful, I would say. But not as eventful as yesterday.
Why?
Yesterday, our mic broke down, so I had to shout. Lucky thing I was in the choir, so I have good diaphragm.
Can tell.
Electricity got some issues, so we had to change the plug. Coffee machine broke. Shoe gave way.
One of the things that we had to focus on was that we want to have enough food, but we don't have too much food. So we were short actually, so we actually ran out to top up over the entire day.
So the turnout was very good this year?
Yes.
Right, the crowd was very good.
Yeah.
Okay. So because I saw just now the limit was the speed of us serving more than the customers that was coming in.
Yes, also because the space is limited, right?
Yeah.
So it was so crowded, it was so hectic, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The credit card terminal was down for 75% of the day.
Okay.
And then today was about half the day. We remedied by printing out like the QR code, everything for payment.
Okay.
Yesterday we had to open our phone and then screenshot and then
I see.
Yeah. So now at least we have a paper to show.
Yeah. Okay. But all good. Almost done already. You're now winding down already, right?
Yes.
辛苦了。
不辛苦，值得的。
Okay, good evening guys. It's been about 2 days after the Airshow now and I'm looking at the numbers and I thought this is a great time to talk about some lessons learned and reflections that I have over the whole event. It has been a great experience following this journey of the food from our central kitchen, cooking the food with our chefs, to the transportation on site, which is Airshow 2026, and then watching the partnership team send the bentos to the staff, watching our operation managers set up the buffet lines and serving the buffet at the event booths, and then finally our main cafeteria, serving the public, the mass visitors of the Airshow. It made me realize that every meal that was served had to go through all these hands and the work of so many of our staff and individuals. Just looking at the numbers on paper, the number of people on paper, and actually seeing them in the flesh has a completely different impact. One huge lesson that I learned is that large-scale catering for events like that, it's so much less about creating the most sophisticated dish, but really more on logistics, about timing, about workflow. Preparation-wise, I realized that no amount of preparation is going to promise that nothing is going to go wrong. All it does is that it reduces the panic. Contingency plans will need another contingency plan. Importantly, at this scale, perfection is impossible. We should put away this concept of wanting things to be perfect. Instead, the ability to recover fast is actually even more key. That's the lessons I've learned, the more practical lessons that I learned and understand. To end off, I'd like to share some numbers which might be interesting. The total number of staff that were involved in the Airshow is 60. The total number of man hours we have spent is more than 3,000. Food-wise, the total number of bentos that we delivered is 6,275. Our buffet line catered for 1,320. Our main dishes in our cafeteria, we sold about 6,000. And the snacks was quite impossible to count, but it was 6,000 or more. Cuisine-wise, we managed to serve 10 different kinds of cuisines. We served Thai, Jap, local, Western, Mexican, Asian, Malay, Indian, vegetarian, and Korean. So kudos to our chef team for being able to provide so many different cuisines for visitors all over the world. Finally, our total sales growth compared to 2024 was 12.8%. And if we just count the main cafeteria alone, we actually did 38% more than we did in 2024. So great, fantastic for this series, Building Creative. I think this is our first win. And a lot of lessons learned. Serving an event of more than 100,000 people at this macro scale, it's emotionally moving. It is very clear that food is a very fundamental need, and being able to provide this very fundamental need for people is very meaningful.